important to note that sexual offenses do not exist in a vacuum. Sexual offenses are actually a form of gender-based violence. Then one would want to appreciate what gender-based violence is. Gender-based violence is violence that targets individuals or groups based on their gender. And on the aspect of sexual gender-based violence, we're basically saying it is a form of GBV. Why? Because GBV manifests itself in 4 categories, mainly sexual gender-based violence, physical, psychological, and economic. Hence, under sexual gender-based violence, that's where we would have then what are known as sexual offenses. These sexual offenses are governed by Section 62 up to Section 72 of the Criminal Law and Codification and Reform Act. This is as read with the Sexual Offences Act of Zimbabwe. What are they? What are the forms of sexual offenses? In other words, sexual violence is the commission of violating one's rights, but sexual offense is a category of a criminal case which is governed by the Criminal Law and Codification Act. And then the forms of sexual offenses are mainly rape, marital rape, incest, willful transmission of HIV and AIDS, sodomy, bestiality, having sex with a minor, and incest. All these are tried before the court of law under the division of criminal law. Whilst these are perpetrated mostly on women, you realize that mostly the vulnerable group is women and girls. And according to statistics provided by the National Statistics of Zimbabwe in 2019, they realized or noted that 22 women and girls are raped on a daily basis. About 646 women are raped and abused sexually on a monthly basis. And at least in every 75 minutes, every woman or a girl is being sexually abused. And then what's remedies there? Maybe the starting point is, we need to work on capacitating women so that they are able to know what to do when such an incident occurs. What then should women do in order to get help? As women in law in Southern Africa, we have couched our programs basically in 2 forms. Our approaches in addressing these are basically in the preventive manner and in the responsive manner. What do we mean? By preventive manner, we're basically saying our strategies are to completely stop and eliminate the occurrence of such incidences. And under a responsive manner, we are basically reacting to an incident that would have happened. I would explain some of the sexual offense cases. For instance, marital rape. Our culture doesn't really appreciate that it is a crime, because after paying lobola, you think anytime you should have sex with your wife. Under marital rape, the position of the law is every sexual encounter should be negotiated for. Where there is no consent with your wife, it is considered as rape. Hence, rape within a marriage is considered as marital rape. But most men, from our research, we have gathered that men are not agreeable to this, and most of such is not reported because women feel shy to come out and say, my husband is forcing himself on me. But as long as there is no consent to that particular sexual activity, it is regarded as marital rape. And then when it comes to the other form of sexual offense is incest. It's basically when relatives engage in sexual activities. This is most common in other tribes. For instance, amongst the Venda communities where cousins marry. But according to the law, it goes to the 2nd degree cousin. They should not marry, or else it's regarded as incest. And it is one of the grounds, according to the law, where if one is raped by a relative, it is one of the grounds for abortion within the Zimbabwean law. It's a basis that is used to abort. If a brother impregnates a sister, then it's one of the justifiable reasons. Whilst abortion is not legal in Zimbabwe, but it is one of the grounds upon which one should abort based on incest. And then there's another one, bestiality. It's not very common, but it occurs. It occurs when a human being have sexual intercourse with an animal. As part of our responsive approaches to sexual offense cases. We offer legal aid for free. We also work with all key stakeholders that are relevant in the management of sexual offenses in various districts in which we are operating. Should we encounter or face or visit or witness an incident of sexual offense within your localities, within your communities, please do report on behalf of your relative, on behalf of your neighbor, or report in your personal capacity, confined in a friend, be a sister's keeper. Please report. Please you can get in touch with Wilsa at our toll-free number 0808 0479.